Hi Geminis, the gems in my eyes, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is going to be your weekly reading from April 5th to the 11th, and we're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, so I hope you will find these helpful. I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box, so if you find that's resonating, you want to spend more time, dive in deeper, that will be below for you guys to check out after you're done watching. And of course, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, cool. So let's just get right into it. So Geminis, I feel like this is going to be the week where you really need to not only show and be grateful, but this is also a great week to have, and you will probably have the opportunity to give back in some way, shape, or form, or maybe just show gratitude, give thanks to people around you, with like little things, small things, big things, however way, shape, or form it resonates with you. But do things out of the kindness of your heart this week. Like if you can, go out of your way to make someone smile, open the door for someone. I don't know. If you have a neighbor that's like, an older person that maybe they need help carrying their trash in, maybe you can go do them the favor of doing it if you see that's all like, knocked over or something. There's just like so many little things that you could do that won't cost you anything, but will really fulfill you in so many ways. Okay, so give back this week in some way if you can, whether it's to a stranger, a family, a friend, anyone, but do it because it comes from the heart. Like you really want to do it, and it will make you feel really great about yourself. Okay. I'm seeing that the number 61, if not also the number 7, may be an important number for you guys this week. So keep that in mind. And when it comes to your health, especially for those of you who may be getting or seeking some kind of medical treatment, I feel like there may be some kind of confusion or mix up that happens. Like let's say you have a similar name to another patient, they get your appointments mixed up possibly, or medicine that was supposed to go to you or prescriptions were actually given to someone else. Like, so please be careful with not talking too fast, or making sure to repeat yourself before you submit something that is important, like paperwork, documents, important information. Double checking labels, double checking everything, that it's your name, your address, your phone number, because I feel like there could be some kind of mix up. It could be with like, an appointment, prescriptions, medicine, date of birth, home address, any kind of documentation, especially if you're ordering something from online, because I know I've seen that now they have like online appointments, online like test kits that you could do at home, and then you mail it back. So just make sure you're double checking everything, because I feel like there could be some kind of mix up as well. Also, if you live by or you live with someone that maybe you've been having issues with or been clashing, and you know that this person is may try to sabotage you in some way, or is trying to get information about you that could potentially harm you or something, make sure you're being really careful with your mail, and you're not just leaving it out in the open, because I do see someone can like get it from you, or may try to open it and try to snoop and see what's going on, especially if it's like personal information. So make sure you keep any personal sensitive information hidden or in a safe place and not out in the open. Obviously, I feel like that's kind of like obvious, common knowledge, but just be extra cautious, okay? Also, try not to leave important valuables in your vehicle or in your car when you're out and about, especially if it's something like super, super important. Just try your best to keep errands to the minimum, and then just take it home or put it in a safe place, okay? Because I just feel like things can get lost, things can get misplaced, or someone may accidentally take it or intentionally take it. Just be safe, okay? Not to freak you out or anything. And when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you may run out of supplies, whether this is like paper, pens, pencils, phone chargers, batteries. Something may go wrong with a laptop, with a computer, anything that you use as like an essential tool, a daily tool for your work, your career, anything like that, whatever it is that you do, your camera equipment, your knives, tools for the kitchen, whatever it is that you do, you may run out of that, or you may lose it, or it may break possibly, and you may need to replace it. So you may have to kind of like re-up this week on some supplies. And that may kind of cause a little bit of frustrations. You may get a little irritated with yourself, or just annoyed, like, oh, like I have to go back and go to Staples or go to Best Buy and buy this or order this on Amazon. So it may kind of irritate you because you may feel like you're kind of pushed back or got to go behind, and you feel like you're wasting time. But these are all things that most people you have to deal with anyway. So try not to like get so irritated. It's like, you know, it just has to be done. But I also feel like you may kind of feel a little bit like writer's block. You may feel like your creativity or imagination's kind of like stuck, or you're like in muddy waters and you like are kind of feeling like, where do I go? I have all this energy, I have all these ideas, but like it's not coming out. I had it there and I forgot. Like you may have many moments when you were thinking something and you had the perfect way of how to execute it, how to say it, and then when it comes to the day or you're trying to say it, it's like, oh, I forgot everything that was in my mind, and you get like frustrated. You know what I mean, right? When you're trying to say something, like happens to me all the time, and then you just like forget the words. You're like, oh, what's the word, or what is it I'm trying to say, and it's bothering you. You may have many moments like that this week. So just try to slow down. Don't be too hard on yourself. It'll come to you. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, I feel like a lot of you are in your feelings. You feel a lot. You may be in love with someone, or you have a big crush on someone. If not, if there's no one in your life, you want love. You're looking for love. You want to experience it, and you feel like, well, you know, it's springtime, or wherever you are in the world, things are starting to open up again. I really want to put myself out there. I want to meet someone. I've been single for some time. Whatever your situation is, I think you're going to be a little bit in your feelings. You're feeling like it's the right time. You feel like you've worked on yourself, and you're emotionally open. You're emotionally available to kind of give your love to someone. And for a lot of you, you're starting to feel you fill that void. You no longer feel that hole, that emptiness or loneliness, solitude. You feel more ready to kind of give your love to someone. And you want to share your love. You want to share, just everything that you have with someone special. You want to find that special person in your life, and it looks like you want to express it too. You're feeling it, but you're also comfortable with expressing it and communicating those feelings in a really mature manner. So a lot of you, I feel like, have matured a lot over the year or over the past few years, and now you know how to better kind of like communicate your thoughts, communicate your feelings in a way that's not all like scattered all over the place, but it's very, I don't want to say like organized, but it comes out fluidly. It comes out very naturally and organically to you in a way that the other person can really understand. So a lot of you are in kind of that space, but I also feel that like you may at some point feel a little bit embarrassed, or you may actually go and say something to someone, but you may afterwards feel kind of like, oh, should I have said that? Like, did I say it right? Should I have said more? Should I have said less? I don't know. So you may start to overthink it a little bit, but it's just because like you feel exposed, you kind of showed your vulnerability, or you kind of just let it out, And that can be a little bit scary, a little bit intimidating. And as far as a person you could be dealing with, I feel like this could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if not also an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could just be the energy. But I feel like this person is like resisting. I kind of feel like they want to communicate, or they want to say something, but they're holding back, or they don't know how to say it. It's like they know that you're ready, or they can feel that you are giving them a lot. You're showing and you're expressing a lot of emotions towards them, but they're still having like second doubts or having like hesitation. Maybe for them, they're like, I don't know, this is too good to be true. Is this gonna last? Like they just really may get in their head, right? And I also feel like this person may be stressing or have like anxieties or stress over like their status, their financial standing, work, you know, what things are, how things are going to play out. I feel like they're thinking right now really like practically and logically, and not tuning in enough to their emotions. And so when you kind of throw your emotions at them or you talk about it, I feel like it makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I also feel here for some of you that there could have been something you said that was totally harmless, like you meant no ill intention, that maybe made this person think about something and then they got like mad. But it wasn't like what you said exactly, it's just what you said made them think about something else, and they may have took it in another way. Like you could have, for example, mentioned an ex or something and you didn't mean anything of it. It was just like a joke or something that they had done, or you said you had done with them, and they kind of took it as like, they didn't even pay attention to what you were talking about. They were like, oh, the ex Gemini mentioned their ex. That must mean that they're still talking to them. That must mean that they have feelings for this person. Like, you know, and they could have taken it all out of context. So that could have made this person a little bit upset, but they, I feel like, are not saying it to you. They're not expressing it to you. They're kind of just like internalizing it, and now they're overthinking like, well, this, I think Gemini meant this, and this is how I feel about it, but I don't want to make a scene. I don't want to seem like I'm jealous or I'm overreacting. Should I say it to them? No, I should just keep it to myself. I'll just let it go. But I feel like the more they do that, the more it bothers them. And I kind of feel like they do want to talk about it, but they don't want to seem dramatic, or they don't want to seem crazy maybe, or, you know, seem like they're bothered. But I do feel like it's bothering them, and you maybe have no clue. You're over here thinking, I poured my heart out to this person, and you have no idea maybe that they're upset over like one little comment that you made that had nothing to do, it has nothing to do with whatever they're thinking that it has to do with. And so I feel like there's a little bit of miscommunication here, not understanding each other. But I think this can get easily resolved. I don't feel like it's a really big deal. It's just a matter of like you guys communicating and talking, which I kind of feel like is going to happen from your end, because it looks like you are the more mentally and emotionally mature one in this connection, at least right now, this week. Okay. So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I'd love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading, and we'll continue this conversation and see what happens. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon and wish you guys all the best. Bye.